on the internet take things way too personally. Instead of just scrolling past a post they don't like, they freak out about it. And funny enough, AI redesigns of very ugly or masculine female characters from recent video games have been getting a lot of attention online, and man oh man, are these activists really ticked off. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, I'm not a big fan of AI. I think it's a fine tool. I don't think it should be a replacement for people. And most of the time when it comes to ChatGPT or Grok, they're wrong. They give you false information, or they only tell you part of the story. It can be biased just like human beings. But what I do think is hilarious is a 30-second generated AI image causing so much backlash, because if that's all it takes to make snowflakes melt down, yeah, they are the ones that are the problem in the industry that they're talking about, in this case, the video game industry. But if we start seeing this happen with Hollywood as well, it's going to cause freakouts. Now, just a few days ago, Smash JT had posted this one for Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. I actually don't think that Tati Gabrielle is the worst looking actress ever when she's dolled up. You put a little bit of blush on her, you give her a really good hairstyle, and you can make her look pretty feminine. But in this case, they shaved her head. She's got very manly mannerisms. She's dressed very masculinely. It's done intentionally, right? Neil Cuckman loves the masculine women, as we saw with The Last of Us Part 2, as we are now seeing with this game. It seems that he just wants to really try to push customers away, which I think is funny because he is going to lose out on money if this is the direction he continues to take Naughty Dog in. Though this image caused a lot of backlash, 4.9 million views. Plenty of people saying, oh, you're clowns if you support this. You are actually racist because it made her white, saying you're a sexist, which these people's insults will never get to me. I really don't care what they say or what they call me. Words that used to mean very bad things don't have meaning anymore. And yeah, it's like they think that these words still hold meaning, and they really don't. But there are quite a few redesigns of Tati Gabrielle herself, giving her, longer hairstyles, even showing images of works that she has done previously where she looked much more feminine. And yeah, I mean, this is a very pretty hairstyle on her. I think that if they had actually given her this, again, added a little bit of blush, touched up her makeup, you can make her look super feminine, and that is in a lot of ways what people want. You want characters to look appealing, but we're not just talking about Intergalactic anymore. We're talking about Yotei. It's a very simple image, and I will never understand why a reimagining of a character is going to offend people so much. It's not like we're sitting here demanding that the developers change the way that Atsu looks. We're not sitting here demanding they change the way that the character in Intergalactic looks. We are simply saying there is a better design they could have gone with that gamers would have liked more. And yes, beauty is a big part of marketing material. If you have a butt ugly character, you can't market a game as well. Look at something like Stellar Blade, for example. They knew that sexy sold, like with Marvel Rivals. They knew that sexy sold, and in all of those cases, it did help their cause. Another element to this is that these individuals are ugly themselves, and so when a character is a 10 out of 10, they find offense in that because they will never look like that, which is wild to me. It's why we see so many self-inserts in entertainment, and it's only going to continue to get worse until companies finally say, enough is enough. You can't put your sexuality into a game. You can't make a character look the way you look. You have to make something that is entertaining. And I think another big problem is that because they're hiring people who are so bad at their jobs, like they don't know how to write good stories, for example, they have to pull from their own experiences because they've got no creative bones in their bodies, and they don't want to research psychology, and they don't want to learn sort of what makes the human brain tick and why people do what they do. They're not willing to put 100% 100% of their best foot forward. They just want to get a job done as quickly as possible because they don't care about making entertainment. They care about pushing propaganda. But all of these images have caused quite a lot of meltdowns. This one is of Thera from Doom the Dark Ages, and there will be people in this thread that will say things like, oh, we're talking about the Doom universe. It's not like she would have a hair curler and a makeup kit at her disposal. So you draw the line at having a character look attractive, but you're perfectly fine with, I don't know, a guy fighting hell spawns and being in the middle of a war between heaven and hell. You are saying that one is too unrealistic and ridiculous, but one is perfectly fine and understandable. Like, pick a lane and stay in it, man. Thank God you don't work on any games. Power of the Crimson Chin, much better. Perfection. This is why I love AI. AI never lies and understands what is beautiful and what isn't. Now she looks bland with an Instagram face. Beauty isn't just giving her long hair and makeup, it's personality. And yes, she is beautiful, and I would prefer a design like this over the other one, but it's bland. I don't really know how it looks extremely bland. Sure, it is way too polished, but it's an AI generated image, and you are the one who was sitting here freaking out over it. So there's been quite a few of these. One of my favorites now is the Abby one. I asked ChatGPT to make her beautiful. Maybe this is all studios need to start doing if they want sales and avoid layoffs. And it's Abby in The Last of Us Part 2 on the left, and then the redesign on the right. And yeah, she also looks pretty basic, but that means it should be easy enough to put in a video game. It's the apocalypse, and you expect porn star models roaming around the wasteland. Oh, so you're okay with zombies, but you're not okay with an attractive woman? Which one is truly and genuinely more realistic? I'm so sick of these people. They make themselves look so idiotic. I asked ChatGPT to make him beautiful. Maybe this is all anti-woke pandering YouTubers need to start doing if they want views and to avoid getting absolutely stomped by Colin Moriarty, which, again, completely misses the entire point of Smash JT posting all of these and multiple people posting images like this. I know that Yorch also was. This thread about a Spider-Man 2 mod was also blowing up right around the same time, and it eliminates all wokeism from the game, and it makes characters either attractive or, in one case, less gay, or this one like changes her skin color, which I think even if you had the same skin tone, she would look much better just with this facial proportion. But either way, regardless, we're talking about very simple redesigns that are upsetting so many people, and you love to see it. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this and found it important and informative, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.